I got you something in the mail.
Good as new.
There you go. You put it. you almost hit the AHP, man. You almost hit the AHP. What is going on today, guys? Welcome back in the shop. We're gonna make this the shortest intro ever, so we can continue to work on the race truck in here. So that's what we're working on. Hopefully, in this video, we are gonna have a lot of visual progress. We're gonna try and knock out mounting the bedsides and the doors. So it's gonna look like almost a complete truck minus the front half, but that's what we're gonna work on. We picked up our fiberglass doors a little while ago. The nice thing about these doors and the way that they are made is they kind of work with the factory latches and all of the factory mechanisms. You kind of just have to retrofit them in the door. So that's what we're gonna do. We gotta start out by notching out the slot for, I wanna call this, is this the latch or, and that's the what? Striker. Yeah, I keep getting this mixed up here. It's getting silly out here. So we're gonna cut in for the latch first. That's the first step in mounting this door, and then I'll show you guys our system here that we're using to mount the front part of the door. So we're gonna work on the doors, and I will give you guys some details. But for now, we're just gonna jump right into the work, get some stuff done. Step number one, notch out your door here to put your factory latch in. Use your factory bolts. It's nice these door molds actually kind of have an imprint in them from the factory doors that they were molded off of, so you can kind of mimic right off that. There's not a whole lot of guesswork as far as that goes. Drill your holes. Come over here, latch your door in the factory striker. Get yourself some good Gorilla Tape. Get your body lines nice. Get everything nice and tight up against the door. And what we did is we took our factory hinges and cut them just to use the plates. And we're gonna attach the door to the front here using some hardware. You can get it from McCamus, you can get it from Quartermax, and we're gonna weld from there and bolt the brackets to there, which we'll show you. But we went ahead and used these plates. So number one, they can be removable, just a little bit nicer. And then in the future, instead of welding from here just to the actual cab, we can adjust or make any tweaks down the road. Good? Beautiful. Good, great, grand, wonderful. All right. All right, so we got the door all drilled, got our brackets mounted here. One thing I do want to show you, especially on this fiberglass stuff, we've got these aluminum backer panels here to give us a little bit more support. Obviously, fiberglass is good, fiberglass is strong, but this thing rattling, rocking and rolling, this stuff will crack if you don't have kind of some support. So these are what attaches the door to the truck. Michael's welding up the other side, but here, this side is done. You can see we've got our bracket that comes out here welded to our plate. That way it's actually fully removable and adjustable. So pretty much we're at the point where we can slap these doors on. You can kind of see right here, this integrates with how the front clip was mounted originally. So nice, easy, bolt on, bolt off deal. The next day, finished up with the doors last night. The doors are completely done as far as mounting goes. Now, we don't have the Lexan quite yet to finish off the window and also finish off the door latch. So right now, what we're doing is we're kind of just reaching inside here to the factory latch, if I can do this and see at the same time. So we're just kind of, oh, that's the lock. Boom, we're just kind of reaching in here and pushing that down. What's gonna happen is from the factory latch mechanism here, we're just gonna run a straight rod up through here to the window door right here. If you guys remember, well, not remember, if you guys have seen Lexan windows, basically we're gonna cut a hole right here. There's gonna be a lever right here that's gonna allow us to open the door from the inside or the outside. There's gonna be no door handles, but here we go, we are latched. And then also what we're gonna add, again, we don't have the Lexan to do this, but we're going to weld some tabs right here for some push button clips to hold the door. Basically, when you start going fast, wind likes to do some crazy things. So we need to add the locking mechanism for right here. We need to add the door handle. We need to cut the Lexan. The Lexan is the one thing that's holding us up, I forgot to get. And then also, we need to make some hinge stops, and what that is let me see if I can find right here. What we need to do is we need to modify this piece right here, and what this is going to do is when the door is shut, it's going to lock the door into the hinge, and then when you swing it out, it'll come out of this little lock. If you can kind of see right here, so when the door swings, it'll move out like this. Basically what that is going to do as well is if any wind gets in here and tries to push the door up, because right now, technically, even though the door is latched behind, technically the door can come up off of these. So we need some type of lock. So when the door is shut only, it will prevent it from trying to come up off of these mounts that we have made. But the mounts came out really, really good. Like I said, this door fought us a little bit here on the end. We ended up welding one of these bars just a little bit off, and it was giving us a pain as far as adjustment goes and as far as getting the door on and off. But right now the doors come on and off very easy. Swing out, we got rid of this factory mount right here. I'm not even sure what that was for, maybe the fenders or something, but doors are mounted. So got that checked off the list. And what we're working on this morning is we have mocked up where we need to cut the bedsides. If you guys have been following along, you guys know we shortened the wheelbase. It's not a long bed, not quite a short bed either, but we've got a line where we're gonna start to trim the bed off. And let me show you guys on this side over here, if you can. It's already got this, actually, I'm just gonna lay it down here for you. It's got this framework on the inside here, and we're gonna chop that off. We're gonna try and dissect this right here, this piece, move that piece back. So we've got some structural framework to do, and we are basically going to start working on getting the bedsides mounted. And yeah, another day of progress coming right up. So I'm gonna actually take these outside. So if you guys have ever cut fiberglass, you know cutting fiberglass is a very itchy, very non-fun thing to do. So we're gonna knock it out and cut some bedsides up. have got some major catching up to do. This video has kind of been spread out over a couple days. That's why I keep seeing outfit changes. We just popped on a new hoodie from the guys over at Renegade. So we have got some progress to catch up on, which I'll show you guys. But the guys over at Renegade just sent us out another care package. We were running low on some all-purpose cleaner, some of their detailer, and the easy foam for the foam cannons, because we have still not cleaned up the 05 from our tree mess. So huge shout out to the guys at Renegade. My discount code is always active, always down in the description below, and I'll put it in the screen. So they sent us out some cool swag. What I really want to show you is one of Renegade Products' sister companies, Combat Abrasives. We have got some new flap wheels we are going to be trying out from these guys. 36 grit, 80 grit. Talking to the guys over there, they're like, hey, try these out. They make these for some super industrial applications. They also make belt sander discs. So they were explaining the compounds that are in here, the way that these are stacked. They're thicker. They should last double the length. If you guys are buying flap discs from, say, Lowe's, Home Depot, these are way, way nicer, way better shredder. Just shredding it up. So we're gonna try these out. That's what we've actually been testing them out on all of the race truck stuff that we've been doing over the last couple days. So I can tell you, these things kick butt, man. They are really, really awesome. If you walk over here, we've basically been on 180 and 136 the entire time. We had to make some curves, so this one's pretty shot just because we got into the edges. But man, these things are seriously awesome. The cool thing is, you guys hear me mention my discount code for Renegade. You can now buy your cleaning products and test out these flap wheels right on the same website. I will leave it down below, but my discount code is always good. Make sure you guys go check these guys out. I'm telling you, if you're buying flap discs from just a kind of like a, I would say a low cost place like Lowe's, Home Depot, go check them out. They will do much, much better for you. So anyway, on to the race truck progress over the last couple days. So where we kind of left off, let's check everything off that we've been getting done. Doors are completely done. We've talked about the Lexan and the latch and all that stuff. So the doors are mounted. They're not done. I would just say that they are mounted. So what we moved on from there was the bedsides. Now the bedside right here that you're looking at, we can actually see that we kind of actually have somewhat of a truck looking again. This is just temporarily placed on there. Again, we got some good Gorilla Tape holding it on there so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. But what we've been going back and forth on, and there's so many things, this is just a custom one-off project where there's a lot of things that tie together. So we could slap these bedsides on and get them mounted, but what we decided to do is back up a little bit because there's other things that integrate into the bedside. This truck is actually gonna have a tonneau cover, a cover on the top. If anybody out there has a connection for carbon fiber sheets, we need some carbon fiber. So we're gonna do some carbon fiber in the doors. I wanna do a carbon fiber top. So what we did is we actually made these bars right here. So not only will it give the back end more support, but if you look down, they are the same level as the top. So we decided to integrate the top support in with this bar here. So these bars are got some kinks to them, got some kicks to them. We kind of kicked them in like this, and again, making these bars and getting these angles nice just takes some time. Takes some serious time. Pretty much everything on the truck takes some serious time. Nothing is cut and dry. If you guys can see up in there, we cut the bedsides down. We've got our support piece back in there. We're probably actually gonna put some more in here as well, but got that done, got that welded up. So the bedsides are shortened to the wheelbase of the truck, as you guys can see here. Looks really, really, really good, even just with the bedside mounted right there. So we're still working on the bedsides. We got these tacked in. What we spent a lot of time, and Michael spent a lot of time, is getting the rear sway bar or anti-roll bar pretty much mocked up, done. All of this stuff is pretty much kind of a fab and do-it-yourself kit. We had to make the links ourselves. He welded up all this stuff, got this stuff in here. It's got bushings. It's a really, really nice piece, but just takes some extreme time to get perfect, to get it to be nice, and to have the truck perform well. So integrates really nicely with the shocks and everything else back here. So that is checked off the list. He went ahead and finished welded up some stuff back here. So rear sway bar done. Got these bars done. Got the rear bedsides getting ready to be mounted. We kind of have a plan on that, so we'll be able to kind of keep knocking that out. And yeah, the doors are mounted. So that is the majority of the progress. Like I said, guys, the race truck stuff, to do it on the level that we're doing it, to get it perfect, to get it nice, just takes some time. Takes some time. I wish that we could do one-day videos and show you guys massive leaps and bounds, but that's just not the case. Things take planning, things take time. We're loving how the truck is turning out. So that's the gist. If you guys see a lapse of videos, man, we are just working super hard to try and get the truck done, ready, and really do that without rushing anything, to making sure the truck is spot on, as good as we can build it, and so forth. So keep that in mind. But that is pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. Again, if you guys want to check out Renegade cleaning products or Combat abrasives, check out the link down below. I will put the website down there. I'll put the discount code on there. Go check these things out. Go try them out. I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. But that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.